Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. On my shorts, I have these little videos at the top of the screen, which I like to call front videos. And some of the most viral videos across my channel, across the 2,000 videos I've made on this channel, was just stupid out of context mugshots. Sometimes I don't know what to put, so I just search up whatever comes to mind, and I guess funny mugshots came to mind. And the videos that have them have gone extremely viral for no reason, I don't know. So I let my curiosity get the best of me, and I did some research on the context behind these hilarious mugshots that I use in my videos. And oh my god. Let's go through a few of the funniest ones I found. Brace yourselves. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Why are you looking at me like that? Let's begin. First, we have this. This is Tyler, the Creator. He is an artist. In 2014, 11 years ago, damn, 2014 was 11 years ago, he was performing in Austin, Texas, but the venue that he was performing at had reached max capacity. So since there was still a massive crowd outside the gates, in his head, he was like, okay, my fans came all the way out here. I'm not about to let them just sit out here while we all have fun. Screw it. Just push. Everyone come on inside. Let's go have fun. And everything was fine. Nothing went wrong. He performed his show, allegedly. Nothing happened. So after the show was done, after a few hours, he was like, okay, that was fun. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go skate and then go to sleep. So that's what he did. Fast forward 2 days later, he's now at the airport now, and a cop comes up to him, puts his hand on his shoulder like this, and the cop was like, yo, you're gonna have to come with me, young man. So the cops handcuffed him and arrested him. And Tyler, the Creator, had no idea what he did, so they took this mugshot of him. He got arrested for inciting a riot, but no one got hurt or anything. So Tyler was like, hello? Why am I here? Somebody please tell me. Hence his facial expression that he's making in this thumbnail. Thumbnail? Mugshot. Jesus. Tyler, the Creator. Oh my god.
I was having a regular show. No one got hurt. Everyone had a great time. I go to the airport 2 days later and cops show up like, hey, come here, and put me in handcuffs. And I'm like oblivious. Like, why am I? And I'm like,
oh my god, that's too funny. Look at this dumbass. Oh man. Okay, next. This is Jason Biscuits. This is his last name. I couldn't pronounce this last name even if I had tried to, and I'm pretty sure if I did, my entire bed would start levitating. But he was a 49-year-old man in Florida. Bro, why is it always Florida? Last year in 2024, he was driving his pickup truck around a closed do not enter gate at New Smyrna Beach in Florida, which the beach was closed because the waves were abnormally high that day, so the people responsible for the area closed it off for safety purposes. So Jason looked at it and he's like, nah, I'm gonna drive my pickup truck on this beach. So that's what he did. He drove on the beach and he started doing donuts. So naturally, the cops were alarmed of this and they arrived at the scene. So they're out here waving at Jason like, yo, stop what you're doing. What the hell do you think you're doing? And Jason was like, nah, let me just keep going. So he eventually drove his truck into the ocean. So when the cops pulled him out, the first thing he said was, guys, it's not my fault that the truck doesn't surf. Why does this shit only happen in Florida? Yeah, he was arrested, and that is the origin of this mugshot. I'm pretty sure this guy got arrested for something else prior to this, what do I even call this? His drifting, I guess? But yeah, look at his facial expression. Oh, this doesn't look very happy. This one looks sad. I didn't see this one. Look, this is happy crying, I guess. I thought he was just laughing the whole time, but I guess I was mistaken. Damn, this looks like a man who regretted his decisions. Next, we have another Florida dude. This guy that you are looking at, his name is Timothy Bontrager. Now, I know this just looks like a normal mugshot, but the story behind this mugshot is too crazy for me not to talk about. It doesn't even sound real, but because it's Florida and Florida is its own server, anything can make sense. Matter of fact, let's try something. Let's go incognito. Google.com. Florida man arrested for pooping on cars. DUI on lawnmower. Withdrawing 1 cent. Impersonating a police officer. Feeding alligator bagels. Guys, Florida is its own server. It is not real. Anyone who comes out of Florida, they're not real humans. Anyways, Timothy. This guy, he was a thief. Back in 2015, he had spotted a nice house. So this guy was like, okay, nice house equals valuable items. Let's rob this place. So he waited for the perfect opportunity, and when the family who lives at this house went to sleep, he was like, okay, let's begin. So he decided to sneak into the backyard and open the backyard door because the family conveniently forgot to lock their backyard door. If you're watching this, little friendly reminder, go check to make sure that your backyard door is locked. just because you never know. Anyways, so he unlocked the sliding door, but it was super late at night. So while he was stealing whatever he could find, he decided to sit down because he was getting tired. All that adrenaline rushing through him made him kind of tired. So he's like, okay, I'm just gonna sit for a moment. Nothing will happen. Let's just rest for a moment. Well, he woke up to a bunch of cops pointing their guns at him because his dumbass fell asleep. Just look at the headline of this article. Florida burglar falls asleep while robbing home. Homeowner reportedly woke up to find the burglar sleeping on his sofa. Oh man, I could be mistaken. I didn't write this down, but I'm pretty sure this guy told the homeowner that he was just gonna sleep for the night and leave in the morning, which he wasn't technically lying, but fortunately, yeah, he got caught lacking and then he got arrested, so sucks to suck. Next, we have this guy. I want you all to take an educated guess where you think this guy is from. Well, Florida, of course. You know what? Just because of this video, I might just make a video directed just towards Florida. Because this place isn't real. Why does this shit only happen in Florida? What are they putting in the water? What is it about Florida that is making this all happen? I couldn't even tell you, even if I wanted to. This is a 40-year-old guy named Charles Folk. He was already in jail for something about 72 hours prior to this mugshot. So he had just finished his sentence and he had respawned in the real world in Cocoa, Florida around 1 in the morning in June 2018. The jail he got out of was Beaufort County, and where he lives was significantly far away from where the jail was. And since it was 1 in the morning when he got out of jail, he was like, okay, I'm just gonna book a taxi. So that's what he did. He sat down, he waited, called for a taxi, the taxi came and took him on his journey all the way back home. So while he was on his way back home, he was looking outside the window being like, oh man, freedom. Oh, sweet freedom. 30 miles later, which in kilometers, if you use kilometers like myself, 48 kilometers later, which is about maybe 40 minutes later, he arrives at his place, but he had no money. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna figure out how to pay for this. Don't worry, Mr. Taxi Man, I'll deal with this. So he goes inside and asks his sister and his roommate, yo, do you guys have $70 that I could pay for this taxi? And they're like, oh yeah, let's go check. So Charles's credit card wasn't working, so they had no choice but to get cash. And legitimately, neither the sister or the roommate or him had $70 to spend on this taxi. So Charles is sitting there like, okay, what on earth am I supposed to do here? But the taxi man wasn't having it. It was late. He had already had a long day, driving people around all day. He's like, I'm not about to deal with this. It's like 2, 3 in the morning now. Yeah, fuck this. I'm just gonna call the police. So he called the police and he was arrested once again. Hence, this mugshot. Oh, that's messed up, man. Just look at this headline. Melbourne man I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, I could cross it out. Thank God. I got clickbaited, for God's sakes. Oh, never mind, we're good. Melbourne man arrested after failing to pay for cab ride home from jail. Let me make sure this is Florida. Okay, it is Florida. Charles Folk was transported back to the same jail that he came from, where he's being held for a $2,000 bail bond. Yo, I know it's not my place to say anything, but if that was me and I was the taxi driver, I would have just let him have the ride. Like, it's 40 minutes of driving at most. I don't know what put him into jail in the first place, but the taxi driver could have just ended his night, just said, you know what, it's on the house, go home. But no, the taxi driver ended up staying for a few hours because of the situation, wrote a whole police report, went to the station, did all that whole process, and probably ended up getting home at like 5, 6, 7 in the morning. You could have gone home at 3 in the morning, but no. Anyways, I do want to check something real quick on incognito. And real quick, yeah, I just searched Google in Google, that's right. Real quick, I'm making a video and I need a few of you guys for it this Friday. Quickly, go follow my Twitter. This is my Twitter. I'm going to tweet something in the next few days. Just go follow it. It's first come, first serve. So anyways, I just want to check something. I want to see what happens if you search up Florida man arrested funny. Oh my God. What are any of these? Yo, this cannot be real. I don't know who this guy is, but he could probably hear me speaking about him all the way in Canada. Florida man arrested for twisting 2-year-old boy. Okay, I think that's enough. 20,000 likes and I'll do a part 2. Go watch my other videos. Go follow my Twitter and I'll see you on Friday.